Okay, welcome back to the channel. Friday evening. It's about 6 o'clock in the afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and we're gonna look at let's check out the community. Let's go to the troll box. Let's see what the trolls are up to. And I saw a really good question here from someone. Excuse me. This is soup. Sorry, I can't read without my glasses. Without my reading glasses. Okay. eSoup 420. I don't know what that 420 means. Probably the engine size or something. Okay, hello, sir. I am a BCH investor with 20,000 shares. Basically, he was asking, why is it that back in April, okay, let's see, back in April 2024, this was at almost $24 when BCH was around $727. Now it's not even close to that. Called the rep at Grayscale and said the price will never be that again. How does he know that? I don't know. It would have been nice to know what he said. I would like to hear your thoughts on this matter. Yeah, excellent question here. I don't know if I can answer it. I'm not that of an expert. I just know that when you buy something low and sell high, that's how you make it. But getting into the dirt of it, first of all, okay, what do we have? Let me change the screen. Okay, BCHG. Now this is I'm not going to use this one because it's no good. This is my account. Okay, Bitcoin Cash. Here's something that I looked up earlier before taking my shower. I mean, you don't have to know if I took a shower or not. But this is what I saw. That's my little dog. He wants to go out, but he always does that. He's a little knucklehead. He's wonderful, though. This is Bitcoin Cash versus Grayscale Bitcoin Cash, the trust, BCHG. Let's see, Grayscale Bitcoin Cash Trust BCH. It should be BCHG, but I don't know why it's in BCH. By the way, guys, I'm not a professional. I'm not, anything that you hear here is like, take it with an opinion of an expert. Go to an expert if you really need, you need a real answer. I'm just going by what I see. And I was comparing these two charts, and now it's nice that we can compare crypto with stocks. Before we couldn't do that. Now we can. So it's nice. But as you can see, okay, here, Bitcoin Cash is the one on yellow or mustard color. Let's see. Can you see it? Yeah, you can. It's got the mustard color, and the blue is Bitcoin Cash, the native. The real, well, they're both kind of real, actually. Okay, I'm not going to get into that. BCHG, when it first came out on the market, I mean, there was a lot of hype, and it went up quite a bit, and then it kind of went as even with Bitcoin Cash, the original, the native. And Bitcoin Cash went up a little bit, and this one just, I don't know, dude. People just dropped, down here. They just dropped it. They just dropped it all the way till 2024, when I think that's the question that you had. Right around here, I also bought into it myself, and I was hoping that I could see a couple 100,000 at least in my account, and it's still like 30,000. Okay, so What happened here? This is backwards. This is backwards. And this is backwards. And this is backwards. Okay, then they both kind of equalized right about here. They went their own ways, but equal proportions. Bitcoin Cash versus Bitcoin Cash Grayscale. You had a little thing here in July 2023, and then it kind of just went down a little bit. And they've been doing pretty much. They've been pretty much matching every action. The other one has the same reaction, except right about here, perhaps. And what happened here? We got news of. Actually, that was before we had news about the trust becoming an ETF. How that would affect it, I have no clue. Just that supposedly the premiums are kind of going to go away, but I doubt that the price is going to go separate ways. Now, also, I believe that BCHG had an influx of, they added another 34 million Bitcoin caches to their, to the roll. I don't have the information here, but it was like, Bitcoin Cash has like 130, I think it's 139. This one's not going to tell you how much, but I had an AI do a little search. No, I lost it. Damn it. Okay. Bitcoin Cash had like 139,000 Bitcoins, Bitcoin Cash coins, and they added another 34 million or so. So, I don't know, what, 15%, 20% or so? 15% maybe. However, that would only kind of, I don't know how that would work as far as price is concerned, but however, here you have it moving rapidly up to these levels here. And yeah, absolutely. Why is this price up here? Why shouldn't it be up here? Well, look at this here. It goes up and this goes down. It's not in accordance to. There's no sense to it. Doesn't make sense. Whatever happened here, I don't know what happened. Maybe there's a news article about Bitcoin Cash in the news or something. I don't know, but it's not going to go exactly even here. Even though it went up quite a bit here on the native, this one just went up a little bit, and then it kind of came down, and it just seems like people were beginning to lose hope. A lot of people sold off, because they're crying and everything. Here it went back up to what was that, about probably like 650 or so, right about here. Let me see if I can 619. Yeah, 619. And now it's at almost like 600 also. And the price is all the way down here, but it's been going up slowly. There's supply and demand. It's just that there's not enough demand at the moment. This is my opinion, that this is the only thing I can see, that there's not enough demand, but the demand is just building up enough. We're over here, you had that April 2024. That was beautiful. I go, oh my gosh, this is how it goes up. It goes up like crazy. I had my account was back up, and I'm going, yeah, we got a little bit more to go. Another couple of weeks, I'll be at 500,000, and in another couple of weeks, I'll be at my million again, which I had right about when everything was, 2021. I had my million, and here I had quarter, which is kind of proportional to this here. But now, yeah, absolutely right. What's going on? Even this is rising quite a bit, and this is rising very, very slowly until people find out that, especially on Bitcoin Cash, that it's not a coin that's going to go away. And it's got two plays to it. The altcoin season that really hasn't taken off. It has for some coins, but it hasn't for a lot of coins. It's not what it was over here. It really hasn't taken it. It really hasn't gone up, like crazy. Who's to say that, next week or by the weekend, all of a sudden you get this huge hike, and all of a sudden they see this as being a, the undervalued. So they don't see it. They don't see this here, the value of Bitcoin Cash Grayscale. The people that bought here, they go, man, this is gonna go. I don't know why they, whoever bought it, this, that would have been like how much? $258. Okay, $258 for Grayscale, which is going for, what is it, like $4 or something, right? Geez, yeah, okay, $4.22. It should be a lot more higher than that. If it was 2021, we probably would have been up here. Again, the only thing that I can think of is supply and demand. There's too much supply, perhaps. Not enough demand from buyers. Yet. That's why I'm holding on. That's why I'm hoping. But beautiful question. Nice to look at this. Now, if anybody knows anything, please write down in the comments why you think that, or why do you know that this phenomena is taking place here, like here. It's just dropped because what? People weren't, they were dissatisfied with it just tanking, and everybody just left it. All except the people that bought over here, probably. The private placement people, I don't know. That's another story for another day, but it's the supply and the demand. The demand is here for Bitcoin Cash, the native, but it's not rising as much as the yet. That's what we're counting on. Can we look at something else now? The other thing about Bitcoin Cash is that it doesn't have enough value to be included in like places like what's that called, Morningstar. They evaluate that would be wonderful. Perhaps if we get more, if Grayscale buys more Bitcoin Cash and kind of dilutes the price a little bit, but it would get a Morningstar. They usually, where is it? Morningstar. They analyze. Where is it? It's not here. Here it is. No rating provided by Morningstar. Not even Schwab has a rating for this, even though I hold it in a. Yeah, not enough assets under management. That's what it is. I was reading elsewhere. One of the reasons that it's not up there yet. Who's to say with time this is gonna? And like I said before, BCH, if it contends for the number one spot, I mean, people wanted Bitcoin at $600, and they didn't keep it for. I didn't keep it for $600, and it goes for 100,000 now. So Bitcoin Cash, can it do the same? It's got just about as many coins out there, and it's a better coin to me actually. Yeah, it's a better coin. What was I gonna do? I was gonna Morningstar. Oh, okay. So given this, let's check out. Okay, let's clear this out, and let's look at Litecoin, just for kicks. Okay, compared to LTC, LTCN. Let's see if it takes both. No, you LTC okay, add comparison. LTCN. Okay, let's get rid of Bitcoin crash. Come on. LTCN. Let's add LTCN. Let me do it again. LTC. Now let's compare LTC to LTCN. LTCN, which is the grayscale. Okay, this is the mustard color or gold color is grayscale. Let's look at the max. Let's see what max. Yeah, we're going to go back to, well, let's go back 5 years. Oh, come on. LTC properties, come off it. LTC, Litecoin, you crackheads. Compared to LTCN. 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 Okay, Litecoin Trust. Okay, this is let's look at 5 years. I guess Litecoin started, LTCN started July 2020. It's kind of weird. Okay, let's look at this. This is a 5-year chart. Okay, big thing, big deal here, right? Who bought this at this price? Probably me. Okay. Okay. Highest was about grayscale, $328. Okay, but that was like 2021. And probably overhyped a little bit, but let's see what it. See, it dropped down quite a bit. Just, bam, and Litecoin the native just kept going up, and then it just stayed down there. It just stayed, and then it started moving up a little bit. This is March, April of 2024. It started moving up. And then it came down. Now, what happened here? December to January of 2025, it went up again. The native and LTCN stayed all the way down here. Now, I don't have data I couldn't find anything on LTCN, whether they diluted their shares a bit. But what it just seems to me is like, the hype was over here. People were thinking that, it was going to be like GBTC. So the interest is not there yet. But it has done, this is 1 year chart. Pretty much a little bit ahead of itself here in October of 2024, and then it just dwindled, and it's been kind of rising a little bit here and there, but not as much as the native. Now, what's going to happen? Like I say, if the if the demand is there, the thing about Grayscale is they have GBTC, which is the great. Let's check it out real quick, just for kicks. It's at $87. Everybody knows GBTC. Not many people perhaps know about LTCN or BCHG. Let's compare it to. What are we comparing it to? BTC. BTC Bitcoin. Okay, here we go. Okay, this time Bitcoin is going to be the yellow color. No. And Grayscale Bitcoin is going to be the blue. So this is 5 years. Let's see. Let's look at max. How this was inception was about 2016, September 2016 or so. And it was doing pretty much what Bitcoin was doing. Now here, this is 2021. It went up higher than Bitcoin. So BTC was at 55,000 and the Bitcoin Trust Grayscale was at 46. And it kind of just did the same thing. It was pretty much following, and it's still kind of following the path of Bitcoin. For some reason, there's more demand on GBTC, the trust, than Bitcoin, and it's probably because of the name and so forth. That's why I'm saying it's like, this is GBTC. It's, very well known. GBTC. It probably has a bunch of stuff, ratings and all kinds of. Morningstar ratings not available for GBTC. Okay, it doesn't. But it's got all these other ones. Market Edge, Second Opinion, Weekly, Market Edge scores, and quarterly return. It's got a lot more information than the other trusts. Maybe that's another thing that, everybody knows about GBTC. Everybody knows about GBTC, but not too many people know about the other ones. And Solana and all those other ones are, some people do, of course. There's enough people that know about them, but this is in pretty much accordance with what Bitcoin is doing. 2016, $1.31 for the Bitcoin Trust, GBTC, Grayscale, when Bitcoin was $647. And now it's $87, which is pretty nice. 16,000% return since 2016 on the trust. And on Bitcoin is 24,000. 24,000%. Wow. See, that's what I mean. I should have bought it at 600. If I would have bought maybe a couple more. And that's what happens. And, the other ones, all I can say is that the other ones haven't caught up yet. And that's my take on this. Very good question. Thank you for asking. And maybe that answered a little bit of what we're going through right now with the trusts. The supply and demand, basically, when you have too much, when you have a lot of demand, just like in 2021, everybody wanted to buy LTCN and GBTC, BCHG, and it just crapped out. And maybe, like I say, once Litecoin starts pumping, maybe we can see some of the other natives, not natives, the grayscales. People are going to look at them and say, hey, the price of BCH is this. We can get it a lot cheaper if we buy the grayscale stuff. And the same thing with Litecoin and, the other ones too. Filecoin and all the other ones that are super cheap right now. That's what I say. It's like, if you, I'm not going to say buy or sell or what to do with, but a great question. But that's why I say, man, I had to just sell that, take a loss on Filecoin and some of these other ones, and just buy the more popular Bitcoin Cash or one of those. Although Filecoin could probably really, once it starts cooking, it probably can really take off. Well, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, should you get rid of it or should keep them long term? I know that I have, I don't know, maybe altogether, maybe I have 3,000 Bitcoin Cash in different accounts. Litecoin, I think I may have like 2,000, and then all the other ones, a little here, a little there. But holding on to some of these for long term could be, once the market conditions shift and the altcoins really start taking off, maybe people are going to look at this and say, hey, yeah, Grayscale has some stuff. Let's see if they're still cheap, and we may just have a huge, like in the beginning, right, Charlie? Like in the beginning of some of these guys, not this one. This is Litecoin. Litecoin, let's do the max real quick. Okay, this is the chart again. I was showing you the chart here of how much it went up from $73 to $300. There's it's about $300. Huge amount. That's Charlie. He's choking on some food. This little guy, right in the middle of a video, he's gotta start with stuff. But Carlito, are you okay? Okay, guys, have a good night, and thanks for the question. If anybody has a better answer, I don't know. This is what I come up with. I wish I knew more, but this is all I got. Okay, take care. Bye-bye. Thank you very much, Charlie. Is this thing on? Oh my gosh. Oh. No. Stop it.